Hello everyone, welcome to Homework Help. If you find the video useful, please subscribe to the channel. In this video, we'll use concepts of matrices to solve this problem. As per the problem, assume P, Y and W are matrices of order P by K, 3 by K, N by 3. Py plus Wy will be defined if, and we are given these four answer choices. We have to find out which of these answer choices is correct. Let's start by analyzing the given information. We are given the orders of the three matrices P, Y and W. Order of a matrix gives its dimensions. For example, if a matrix is 2 by 3, that's its order. The first number in the order represents the number of rows in the matrix, and the second number represents the number of columns in the matrix. Rows are horizontal and columns are vertical. Let's start by analyzing the given matrices. The order for matrix P is P by K. So the number of rows in matrix P is P and number of columns is K. The second matrix is Y. The order for matrix Y is 3 by K. Number of rows in this matrix is 3 and number of columns in this matrix is K. The third matrix is W. The order of this matrix is N by 3. Number of rows in this matrix is N and number of columns in this matrix is 3. We have to find the answer choice for which Py plus Wy will be defined. The first term Py represents the matrix product of matrices P and Y. In this multiplication, matrix P is the first matrix and matrix Y is the second matrix. For this statement to be defined, Py has to be a valid matrix. For multiplication of two matrices, number of columns in the first matrix should be equal to the number of rows in the second matrix. The first matrix is P and number of columns in matrix P is K. And number of rows in matrix Y is 3. So as I mentioned earlier, the number of columns in matrix P should be equal to the number of rows in matrix Y. That means K should be equal to 3. In the given answer choices, K is equal to 3 in options A and C. That means options B and D cannot be the answer, so they are out. Next, we can analyze the term Wy. Wy is the matrix product of matrices W and Y. W is the first matrix, Y is the second matrix. Py plus Wy will be defined if Wy is defined, and Wy is defined if the number of columns in the first matrix W, which is equal to 3, is equal to the number of rows in the second matrix, which is matrix Y, and that is 3. Since the number of columns in matrix W is equal to the number of rows in matrix Y, that means this multiplication is valid and the matrix product Wy is defined. Now we can analyze the sum of matrix products Py and Wy. Matrix product Py will have the same number of rows as matrix P and same number of columns as matrix Y, because in matrix product Py, matrix P is the first matrix and matrix Y is the second matrix. In matrix P, there are P rows, and in matrix Y, there are K columns. That means matrix product PY is a matrix whose order is P by K. Now we can analyze matrix product WY. The first matrix is W. Number of rows in matrix W is N. The second matrix is Y. Number of columns in matrix Y is K. That means matrix product WY is a matrix whose order is N times K. As per the given statement PY plus WY, we have to add the matrix products PY and WY. For this, we need to know the rule for matrix addition. Matrices can be added if they have the same order. That means order of matrix PY, which is P by K, should be equal to the order of matrix WY, which is N by K. These two orders will be the same if the number of rows in both matrix products are the same and the number of columns in both matrix products are the same. That means P should be equal to N. The number of columns is the same in both matrices, K and K. Therefore, P should be equal to N. So the answer should be option A. This should be the final answer for this problem. So these are the steps you have to keep in mind to solve this type of problem. I hope you'll find this video useful. Please share it, like it, and subscribe to Homework Help. Thank you very much and have a nice day. Bye.